In this tutorial, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about range selectors. We can animate text and graphics using a variety of different things in the traps. However, with text and specifically, you can animate with range selectors. When you create a line of text, to the right you'll see the animate feature, and you'll see that it gives you a lot of the same properties that you have in your traps. However, it works a lot differently with traps. With traps, you animate the whole word. But with the range selector, you can animate by typing the whole word, but you can animate individual letters. So let's click on Animate, and let's click Position. So I'm going to want to rename the animator so that I know what kind of animation this is. I'm going to open the range selector, and I'm going to start by positioning or applying the animation that I want. So we're going to have it come in from the bottom of the screen. The start, end, and offset are what are part of the range selectors. And they can be kind of misleading. So I'm going to start with a keyframe at the beginning, meaning that this is what I want the reader to see. I want them to see it not in there yet. So the start is going to be at 0. I'll move down the timeline. And then I'm going to adjust to 100%. And notice how it came up as individual letters. This is why it's called a range selector, meaning that I can adjust it so that each individual letter is affected. So let's go ahead and scrub through this. So let's go ahead and delete the position animator. Let's try another one. We'll try opacity. So step 1 is selecting the animation that I want. Step 2 is naming it. Step 3, opening the range selector and then adjusting it to what I want. Position on the timeline, where I want it to start at. It will start here at 0. Scroll down. And then I move it to 100%. And then it adds my keyframe automatically. So it's different in terms of your traps in that you don't want to keep adjusting the opacity or position or scale. You adjust it once and then use the range selector to move these parallel lines so that you can indicate where they start and where they stop, hence the word range. And this is how you work the basics of range selectors in Adobe After Effects.